Capital City Watch, a Springfield community, says its trees are out of control, bordering the lake leased property in Ward 1 is city owned. News Channel 20's Emily Jordan spoke to one person who is worried someone's going to get hurt. Emily?
Residents in Ward 1 on the east side of Lake Springfield say they've complained to the city, but nobody's come to trim the trees. Terry Moore has lived in the same house on Teakwood Drive for more than 20 years. He says a few years ago, a branch destroyed part of his fence after coming down in a storm. And he says the branches are still out of control and worries they could cause more damage.
My whole argument has been, we're going to, one of these days, our luck's going to run out. We've had enough fall here. One of these days, it's going to happen.
Moore says he first complained to the city in July. A crew responded to Moore a few days later, telling him that they would add the issue to a schedule. Moore says it's been more than a month, and still no one has showed to trim any trees. Ward 1 Alderman Jeff Cox says trees are inspected whenever a lease is renewed or has a new assignment. Other than that, Cox says it's a complaint-driven process.
If it's lake lease property, that's the responsibility of the leaseholder, and that includes the residences and also the lake clubs. Well, there's administrative court and things like that they could be fined or they could be warned to make sure that they come into compliance if necessary.
A city official says the city doesn't use public resources to remove or trim trees on private or leased property, but it is the city's responsibility to clear overgrowth around power lines.
And that it should have been maintained by the leasee and by the city. So if that comes down, the question of the city would be, how many people are taken out of service?
City officials told me that the electric department has been contacted to check whether the trees are trimmed appropriately. I'm Emily Jordan. Back to you.
Thanks, Emily. CWLP officials tell News Channel 20 that the amount of required space around power lines is determined by the potential voltage. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.